The structure fire tab under additional reports needs to be filled out when using under the basic tab the incident type 100 codes. This would be structure fire, building fires, fires in a structure other than a building, those types of reports. A additional report of structure fire would need to be filled out at that point. We're also going to have a PDF that is inside this folder under fire data that is from the NEFRS self-study structure fire module in NEFRS 3. It goes step by step on how to fill out this section, what to put in what boxes, so that you can refer back to this documentation as well when looking at a structure fire report. So in Firehouse, under structure fire, you'll have to add the building type, which most building types are going to be enclosed or fixed, portable, or mobile structure. Anything outside of that is probably not going to need a structure fire report. The building status would be normal construction, vacant and secure, vacant unsecure, any of these types that are being that would describe the structure that you went to. More times out of none, they're going to be normal use, in normal use. Stories at or above grade would be anything that is not the basement or below grade. So if you have a 2-story residence, it would be 2 stories. Any stories below, if it has a basement, 1. You can do total square footage or length and width. I would recommend total square footage, and you're going to get that from the tax assessor's website that is that we use, the assessor comptroller's office website. It will have a total square footage in there. Square foot. Once you put in the square footage, you don't have to put in the length and width. Stories of fire origin. So wherever the fire originated, that's what you're going to put here. If it started in the 2nd floor, you'd put 2. Fire spread. Was it confined to the room of origin, object of origin, floor of origin, building of origin, beyond the building of origin? So we're going to say room of origin. The number of stories damaged by fire. This is going to be if you had minor damage on the 1st floor, be 1, and majority of the damage, heavy, was on the 2nd division, would be. So I'm getting red error messages here. So what that is meaning is that when I put fire spread confined to the room of origin, it can only be one of these. If it was to the building of origin, then I can put the number of stories damaged by the flame. So the 1st floor had minor damage, the 2nd floor had heavy damage, so on and so forth. If I just put the room of origin, it's going to say that you can't do that here. The total number of stories damaged by flame cannot exceed 1 if the fire spread confined to the object, room, or floor of the origin. So materials contributing most to the fire spread. Make sure you fill out what you can. If it doesn't apply, then just move past it. Then you're going to move on to the detector's extinguishment systems. If you have a detectors present, be sure to fill out that they were present. the type of detector, whether it was heat or smoke or a combination, so on and so forth. Battery operated, the detectors operate, the detectors alert the occupancies. You'll also have to fill out another section back here under response when dealing with the smoke detectors. We'll show that here in a second. The automatic extinguishment system, if they had some type of extinguisher system present, be sure to put that. If not, none present. When filling out the detector extinguishment, always make sure to go back to the response and fill out the detector box here as well. Detector alerted occupants, detector did not alert occupants. Once you've filled out everything that needs to be filled out and can be filled out, you have completed that structure fire tab. It will turn green and you can move on.